The Harvard economists Claudia Goldin and Larry Katz say that there is a race between education and technology. If someone is born in 1990 and lives for 100 years, you can imagine how many technological advances there will be in the meantime. So something that the person might have learned in 2020 this year might not be that relevant anymore in 2050. Just imagine that in 20 years from now, everything will likely become more automated, and chances are that we will also be working with robots more. So in order to stay competitive, this would mean that at some point in time, sooner rather than later, we would need to upgrade our skills. And a minor upgrade such as taking an advanced Excel course or so will likely not be enough. I know some people from the older generation, and I'm pretty sure that you know them too, who kind of miss the technological development of the 1990s to the earlier 2000s. They didn't spend enough time using the internet or working on a computer, and by the time that they wanted to start learning it, it was kind of too late because it became really hard to catch up on all of that. And this might bring to mind the image of our grandparents and maybe some hilarious incidents connected to that. I know you've been through that, teaching one of your grandparents or parents how to do something on WhatsApp or how to copy something on Word and other things like that. But don't laugh too soon, because the exact thing can happen to us too. Imagine what can happen to us in 20 years if we don't stay up to date and if we do not develop our skills. And that is why I think that getting a second education, such as a postgraduate degree or a certificate in something, can make sense, because you don't spend too much time on it, but on the other hand, it's long enough that you can significantly upgrade your skill set. And now the question is, which skills should you upgrade? And here the authors of the 100-Year Life point out two things that you should focus on, and that is skills and knowledge that are valuable and that are rare. And of course, it will require some additional research to find out what in particular in your field or in the field that you want to work in the future is considered valuable and rare. I would also add a third criteria to this, which is things, skills and knowledge that can't be automated and explained easily. As Anders Sandberg, PhD in computational neurosciences said, if your job can easily be explained, it will be automated. If it can't, it won't. In other words, if you have skills that no one else or very few people in the market have and that are very difficult to replicate, then you will always be ahead of the game. You'll always be in a strong position because so few people can do this job. For example, if you are a regular accountant, then you will be competing against thousands and thousands of other accountants who do more or less or perhaps even exactly the same thing as you. However, if you are an accountant who specializes in film production, then we are talking about something that is comparatively rare and also valuable, because you have a set of skills, knowledge, and experience that not all other accountants have.